What just happened was Judge Kahal went inside and she just basically administered her rights for these kids.
Yeah, bro. It's for them right here, bro.
Title 15, yeah,
right
Judge, you're boss. Title 15, Title 42. So
gotta take the mask off these kids.
You can't, bro. Once you're given
Kiki over Keith
knowledge, like this guy was, it's their job and responsibility as public officials to take that knowledge and investigate it. And if they find what she's saying to be true, what we were saying to be true, what everyone who's filed an affidavit of maladministration said to be true, they have to stop. And if they don't stop, that's a violation of what? Judge, what is the violation for Title 42? $25 million fine and 15-year imprisonment.
Title 42, 1986 is a knowledge to stop incorrect. They were given knowledge, verbal knowledge, they were given written knowledge, and they have committed fraud doing the Title 15, Section E. Basically misleading statements, meaning they're telling people to get the vaccination and not telling them what is in the vaccination. They're telling them to put on the mask, and they're not giving them proper instructions of why and how come. It is a medical device, the mask, and we cannot put this on our children. Our children need to breathe. Their lungs are smaller, they're still developing, their mind needs to breathe at 12 o'clock. If they're fainting, they should not be wearing that. And another thing is, if your child is going to school and is sick and wants to come home, and if the parent cannot go on, that is called kidnapping at the same time. So I just give him notice. So his upper launch were given verbal notice as well as written notice. So if he doesn't act upon his own will, he's at fault as well.
Yeah, we reminded him too that all of the superintendents upstairs, Keith Hayashi, Phyllis Ume Basami, Catherine Payne, all the DOE superintendents have received affidavits of maladministration from about 3,000 to 5,000 people at least in Hawaii, and they've all ignored it. Everything's falling on deaf ears. All the emails, phone calls are all falling on deaf ears, and we're done. We're pow with that. So Judge went in there and just administered the rights, put them under notice, and gave them the what'd you tell them? You're being what for a suit? What was that?
They're up for a lawsuit.
Yeah. So
because fraud is like murder, no statutes of limitation.
Yeah. And we can start proving this, like dead airspace in a child's lung. It takes a child more energy and more physical, like, to breathe in.
When the mask is on.
Yes, well, in general. Over us, like, we have fully built lungs. The kids don't yet. So that dead airspace takes just as much time and just as much energy out of these kids. That's why these kids are fainting.
I told them, if you can't breathe,
it's gonna say
it's a good thing.
Mahalo, got him. Yep. What?
I walked almost a mile.